Yeah, 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 yeah. Denmark Vesey planting freedom in the Charleston night. Organized, thousand ready for the fight. But betrayal came before the day could arrive. 35 executed, crushed the hope to thrive. Gabriel Prosser had a plan in Virginia too. 1,000 slaves ready to break through. Thunderstorm delayed it, then the snitch exposed the plot. 26 were hanged, that's the justice that they got. We reached our breaking point, no longer disappointed. Rise up, fight back, we won't be exploited. Revolution in our veins, through our he aims, yeah. Nat Turner heard the voice of God inside his head. Led a rebellion with 55 whites in the dead. 2 days of freedom, terror spreading through the South. Masters fear retribution from the slave's mouth. Response was brutal, 200 black people killed. Most weren't even part of Turner's will. New laws passed to restrict what slaves could do. Proving that resistance scared them through and through. We reached our breaking point, no longer disappointed. Rise up, fight back, we won't be exploited. Revolution in our veins, through our he aims, yeah. Stone on rebellion, 20 whites dead in the road. Marching toward Florida where Spanish freedom flowed. Jimmy led the people with a cry for liberty. But militia crushed them down brutally. Every small resistance, every act of sabotage. Burning down the bonds, working at a slower gauge. Poisoning the masses, running to escape. Each one was a breaking point, they couldn't reshape. We reached our breaking point, no longer disappointed. Rise up, fight back, we won't be exploited. Revolution in our veins, through our VEAs, yeah. Margaret Garner killed her daughter, wouldn't let her be enslaved. Said she'd rather her child be in a grave than suffer through the horror she had witnessed every day. That's a mother's love displayed in a tragic way. Breaking point means different things to different souls. Some fall back with violence, some had other goals. But everyone who resisted showed the world their strength. Freedom was worth fighting for, no matter what the lane. Pushed too far, every scar. Led the moments where they showed who they are. Breaking points throughout the history of pain. Show the system it could never fully tame. Fully fucking tame. Fully fucking tame.
Benin City walls stood tall, architectural perfection. They stole our bronze but couldn't steal our resurrection. Overruled with wisdom, justice was the code. Now I'm walking in this footstep on this modern road. They said we had no history, no culture, no art, but our craftsmanship was legendary, played a vital part. Museums hold our treasures that they took by force, but the power's in my spirit, I'm reclaiming the source. We were kings before the change, royalty in our DNA. Built empires, made it rain. They can't take that away. From the throne to the block, we rise from the pain. Black excellence never stops. Crown blood in our veins. Crown blood in our veins. Crown blood in our veins. Bronze heads of kings displayed in foreign lands, but the spirit of the overflows through these hands. They plundered our kingdoms, tried to break our pride, but the legacy of greatness is something they can't hide. From the palace to the streets, I carry royal genes. My ancestors were warriors, inventors, and queens. Living in empire's glory, echoes through time. Now I'm standing on their shoulders, making this climb. We were kings before the change, royalty in our DNA. Built empires, made it rain. They can't take that away. From the throne to the block, we rise from the pain. Black excellence never stops. Crown blood in our veins. Crown blood in our veins. Crown blood in our veins. They colonize our nations, but they couldn't colonize our minds. The knowledge of our kingdoms is what history finds. I'm teaching young kings about the bronze and the glory, making sure they know the truth, the untold story. Oba's wisdom guides me as I navigate this life, facing modern struggles, dealing with the strife. But I know where I come from, royalties in my chest, Benning's legacy living on. I'm truly blessed. Bronze sculptures tell the tale of ancient might. Black excellence prevails, shining through the night. From Benning's palace walls to the city streets, kings reclaim it all, victory sweet. We were kings before the chains, royalty in our DNA. Built empires, made it rain. They can't take that away. From the throne to the block, we rise from the pain. Black excellence never stops. Crown blood in our veins. Crown blood in our veins. Crown blood in our veins.
Standing on the platform, stripped of all their pride, holding pride it inspected from every side. Teeth examined like their horses up for sale. Family standing together knowing they will fail. Buyers making bids like this is just a game, reducing human beings to profit and a shame. Children clutching mothers, fathers standing tall, knowing any moment they could lose them all. On the auction block, watch the hammer drop. Sold away from family, the pain will never stop. This is where the cruelty hits its peak. Strong book and breeder, written on the sign. Humanizing language, crossing every line. Prices based on age and strength and skin tone too. Lighter skin and slaves, so for more it's true. Domestic servants separated from the field. Another way the system made them kneel, dividing up the people so they couldn't unite, keeping them from organizing the fight. Auction block, watch the hammer drop. Sold away from family, the pain will never stop. This is where the cruelty hits its peak. Baby ripped from mom, screaming for a mother's touch. The pain of separation was way too much. Husbands watching wives sold to a different place. Tears streaming down their devastated face. Brothers, sisters scattered to plantations far and wide. No way to keep in contact, nowhere to hide. Sold down river was the threat they'd always fear. Deep south meant you never see your loved ones near. Auction block, watch the hammer drop. Sold away from family, the pain will never stop. This is where the cruelty hits its peak. Charleston, New Orleans, Richmond and Savannah, markets where they traded humans like it's nothing nada. Newspapers advertising slaves like cattle, land and sea. Normalize the horror, normalize the greed. Some auctions held in fancy hotels, others on the street. Either way the cruelty was equally complete. The auction block remains a symbol of the pain, where dignity was stolen and replaced with chains. Sold away, darkest day. Families torn apart, there were no words to say. Standing on that platform, stripped of every right, but the spirit wasn't broken, still prepared to fight. No room to stand or turn, no access to the light. Lying in their waste with disease, spreading fast. Praying every moment wouldn't be their last. Children crying out for mothers they can't see. Men and women changing at their dignity. The smell of death surrounding every breath they take. How many souls can human cruelty break? Down below the dead, water's cold as death. Every single breath might be our last breath. no burial, no grave. Just food for the predator, swimming in the wave. Some chose to resist by refusing all their food. Rather die with honor than endure the servitude. Captains broke their teeth to force them to eat, turning human beings into commodity meat. Down below the deck, water's cold as death, every single breath, might be our last breath, Whoa. Smallpox, dysentery, fevers running high. 15-20% would never survive. The ones who made it carry trauma in their soul. Memories of that journey took a heavy toll. Women violated, men beaten till they bled. Watching fellow captives dying, stacking up the dead. The transatlantic horror, history's darkest crime. 6 million lives lost during that time. Down below the deck, water's cold as death, every single breath, might be our last breath, whoa. Armageddon's on, ships of misery. Captains throwing people overboard to claim insurance fee. Rebellions in the darkness, fighting for their life. Sinking when his warriors, rising up to fight. But Moses had to suffer through the endless days, dreaming of their homeland in the watery haze. The Middle Passage stands as testament to pain. Oceans hold the memories of every soul in chains. Atlantic waters deep, where ancestors sleep. They sleep, their spirits we keep, in memories we weep. Never forgotten, 12 million strong. Your sacrifice lives on in every freedom song. Freedom song, yeah.
Peaceful villages where children used to play. Warriors and farmers living day by day. Then the raiders came with muskets and with chains, tearing families apart, inflicting so much pain. Dragged across the sand of dungeons by the coast, locked inside the darkness like they were living ghosts, waiting for the ships that would carry them away, far away from everything they knew, the endless slavery days. Stolen from my home, cast across the foam. We'll remember where we're from, till we find our way back home. Elders speaking wisdom, stories of the land. Griots singing history's generations plan. Now those voices silence, culture locked away. Language is forbidden, forced to work and pray. Kings and queens reduced to numbers and to slaves. Scholars, artists, mothers, all treated the same ways. Identity was stolen faster than the freedom fell. Trapped inside a nightmare, living in a hell. Stolen from our home, cast across the foam. Remember where we're from, till we find our way back home. Golden ivory kingdoms, empires in the sun. Centuries of civilization now undone. European greed and triangular trade. Rum and guns and humans, profits being made. But in Congo, Ashanti, so many taken still. Millions shipped across the ocean against their will. The continent was bleeding, wounded to its core. While slavers kept on coming back for more. Oh, stolen from our homes, cast across the foam. Remember where we're from, until we find our way back home. West African nations, Central, East and South. Stories passing secret, truth from mouth to mouth. They couldn't take our spirit, though they took our liberty. The memory of Africa lives eternally. The end remembers even when the names are gone. Ancestors are with us, their legacy leaves on. From the stolen shores we carry forth the fight. Bringing back the culture, bringing back the light. From the motherland, the foreign sand, we still stand, hand in hand. Africa's children scattered but not broken down. One day we'll return to reclaim the crown. Yeah. The crown. Yeah. Back on you.
We brought the light to lands covered in the dark. Built 2 universities, left an indelible mark. Mathematics, medicine, architecture divine. Then they turn around and cross that line. Civilize a continent with knowledge and grace. Now they hunting us down, trying to erase our face. From Al-Andalus, where our golden culture shine, to the bottom of ships where our bodies were confined. From kings to captives, they rewrote the story. Stole our labor, stripped away our glory. Built their empires on our broken backs. Now they deny the truth, covering up the facts. We wore the crown, ruled wisdom and might. Shared our sciences, brought Europe to light. Taught them astronomy, how to read the stars above. Then they repaid our teachings with shackles, not love. Yeah, cotton fields replaced the courts where we once stood. Trading golden roads for chains, misunderstood. They needed our strength to build their new land, so they branded us as less than, that was their plan. Amalgamation was the game they played well. Mixed our bloodlines, put our culture through hell. Separated families on our auction block. Tried to make us forget, tried to pick the lock of our ancestral memory, our Moorish pride. But the true lives in our veins, they can't hide it. What they did for profit, building wealth on our pain, while we picked their crops in the sun and the rain. Remember who we were before the change. Remember all the knowledge flowing through our veins. They can't erase what's written in our DNA. The Moors will rise again, that's what I say. No, 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 no.
Called the Seminoles when we fled to the south. Creek and Cherokee to take truth out they mouth. We was always here, indigenous throughout. They rewrote the textbooks, filled the youth with doubt. Black Indians in Florida, Georgia, Alabama too. Mixed with those who ran before Columbus even knew that this land had people with a sovereign view. They erased that chapter, now I'm speaking truth to you. Census changed the story, redefine the race. Put us in categories and keep us in our place. But the DNA don't lie, it's written on my face. We the original people of this space. They took everything we had, everything we knew. Changed our story, made it all untrue. But we remember, yeah, we breaking through. 400 years, but we still here, it's overdue. Renamed, but not forgotten. History can't hide. The truth is in our bloodline, running deep inside.
Stolen from the motherland, thrown on wooden ships. Packed like cargo in the hold, survival on their lips. Children torn from mothers on, families ripped apart. Branded like their property, fire burning dark. Middle passage horror, bodies in the sea. Millions lost their lives before they'd ever see the land where they be tortured for the color of their skin. 300 years of suffering, where do I begin? We remember all the pain, remember every scar and every chain. History can't be erased, we speak their names, fighting so it never happens again. No. Cotton fields from dawn to dusk, working till they bled. Whip for looking up too long or lifting up their head. Masters living lavish off the labor of the slaves. Build a nation's wealth upon their unmarked graves. Oh Lord, sold at auction blocks like animals on display. Husbands, wives, and children all scattered far away. No education, no rights, not even their own name. Just numbers in a ledger of America's shame. We remember all the pain, remember every scar and every chain. History can't be erased, we speak their names, fighting so it never happens again. Never again. They sang spirituals in the night to keep their spirit strong.
Codes hidden in the melodies, freedom was the song. Underground railroad running, Harry led away. Risking everything for one more soul to save. Resistance in the shadows, rebellions in the light. Turner Prosevesi, standing up to fight. But the system kept on grinding, treating humans like machines. The coolest chapter written in American history scenes. We remember all the pain, remember every scar and every chain. History can't be erased, we speak their name, fighting so it never happens again, never again, no. Emancipation came but freedom wasn't really free. Jim Crow laws and terror lynching from the trees. Reconstruction promises were broken and betrayed. Sharecropping kept them trapped, just slavery remained. Generational trauma running through the bloodline still. Mass incarceration, modern chains that kill. We gotta learn the truth of what our ancestors endured, so we can build a future where humanity is pure. We remember all the pain, remember every scar and every chain. History can't be erased, we speak their names, fighting so it never happens again, never again, no. To every soul who suffered, to every life they took, the story's written deeper than any history book. We stand on your shoulders, we carry on your fight. From the darkness of the past, we're walking toward the light. Never forgotten, forever in our heart. The legacy lives on, we'll never let it part. Change it yesterday, but tomorrow we are free. Honoring your memory for all eternity. We remember all the pain, remember every scar and every chain. History can't be erased, we speak their names, fighting so it never happens again, never again, no.
There came a dawn with chains and fire, tore my world apart, ripped my babies from my arms, left scars upon my heart. My husband fought with all his might but couldn't break us free. Now I'm walking through this darkness where the cypress trees can't see. Every step I take is heavy, weighted down with pain. Mud is pulling at my ankles like the shackles and the chains. Spanish moss is hanging low like tears that never dry. And the water's rising slowly while I'm asking heaven why my children's like the echo somewhere distant in my mind. But when I reach out for the memory, there's nothing I can find. The marsh is thick and endless, swallowing the light. And I've been running from the hole every single night. Down in the swamp where the water runs deep, where the willows are crying and the shadows don't sleep. I gave all I had, but they took everything. Now the marsh is my grave and the bullfrogs they sing. These waters will hold me, pull me down below, where the pain can't reach me, and the tears won't flow. I can still smell the smoke from my cabin burning down. Hear my daughter screaming mama as they drag her through the town. My son was only 7, had his daddy's gentle eyes. Now he's working fields somewhere beneath those burning skies. They said we weren't even human, just some property to sell. Split our family into pieces, turned our lives into a hell. My husband's blood still stains the ground where he made his final stand. And I'm sinking in this water with his ring upon my hand. The auction blocked the whip and post the masters in their greed. Took every single thing I love to satisfy the need. Now quicksand's got me thinking this might be my only rest. The swamp can have my broken body, paint carved in my chest. Down in the swamp where the water runs deep, where the willows are crying and the shadows don't sleep. I gave all I had, but they took everything. Now the marsh is my grave and the bullfrogs they sing. These waters will hold me, pull me down below, where the pain can't reach me, and the tears won't flow. I'm waist deep in the water and I'm not fighting anymore. My strength is gone, my hope is shattered on that auction floor. Maybe down beneath these waters I can find some kind of peace. Maybe in the mud and darkness all the suffering will cease. I see my reflection fading in the moonlight on the waves. One more solar system murder, one more unmarked grave. But I'm more than just a sin, more than what they made me be. I was mother, wife, and warrior before they stole my family. Let the historians remember what this evil country did. How they broke apart our families, every horror that they did. As the water fills my lungs now and the stars begin to burn, I'm still somebody's mother, still somebody's lover, still her. Still fighting the darkness even as I slip away. The swamp will tell my story in its own eternal way. Now the marsh keeps all my secrets, holds my sorrow in my bones. My spirit's in the water and the cattails in the stones. They can't chain me any longer, can't sell off what I hold dear. I'm finally with my family in a place beyond the fear. Down in the swamp where the water runs deep, where the broken find their freedom and the weary find their sleep.
Leather cutting through the air, sound of terror in the dawn. Punishment for nothing, this went on and on. 20 lashes for looking a white person in the eye. 50 more for trying to learn to read or write. Scarred backs telling stories written in the flesh. Enslaved black labor was put to the test. Working in the heat from the sun till the moon. Transatlantic slave trade built by centuries of doom. Fuck the whips, fuck the chains, today is a new day. A debt is owed that will be paid. FBA all day. The vengeance of our ancestors will come down on you and rain. Fuck white supremacy, oppression and pain. Women whipped while pregnant, no mercy shown at all. Elderly were beaten, didn't matter if they fall. Children whipped for breaking something they didn't mean to break. How much abuse can a human spirit take? Public whipping designed to make examples of the guilty ones, forcing other slaves to watch what could be done. Psychological torture added to the physical pain. Breaking down resistance was the master's main game. Fuck the whips, fuck the chains, today is a new day. A debt is owed that will be paid. FBA all day. The vengeance of our ancestors will come down on you and rain. Fuck white supremacy, oppression and the pain. Salt rubbed in the wounds to make the pain last longer. They tried to break the body to make the spirit wronger, but rebellion kept on burning, even through the scars. Could beat the hope of freedom underneath the stars. Overseers drunk on power, sadism they creed, using violence as a tool to make the slaves concede. But history remembers every strike against the skin, a crime against humanity, unforgivable sin. Fuck the whips, fuck the chains, today is a new day. A debt is owed that will be paid. FBA all day. The vengeance of our ancestors will come down on you and rain. Fuck white supremacy, oppression and the pain. Photographs of Gordon showing scars across his back. Whipped so many times, the flesh looked like a track. Images that shocked the world when they saw what was done. Proof of the brutality under the southern sun. The whip crack symphony still echoes through the years. Reminder of the blood, the trauma, and the tears. We document the violence so it never fades away. You're waiting from the past to build a better day. Fuck the whips, fuck the chains, today is a new day. A debt is owed that will be paid. FBA all day. The vengeance of our ancestors will come down on you and rain. Fuck white supremacy, oppression and the pain. Scars remain, mark the pain. Physical and mental driving some insane. But we survive. We're still alive. Testament to strength, the will to thrive.
Yeah. Mansions on the hills our ancestors built with their hands. White colonizers living on native land. Inside the masters lived in luxury and ease. While we worked hand and foot with broken bloody knees. Ancestors cooking before the sun could rise. All the atrocities we survived. Blades cleaning every corner, not a speck of dust. When it comes to these bare skins, we've done enough. Since pale skins touched our land, everything is all fucked up. No resources, no abortions, tax extortion and Trump. Fucking Trump. Genocide, black suicide.